Give me your WNBA 2024 season preview. Everything you think new fans and old fans should know.
Oh, what? What? There's so many things. You got to
I
tune
know.
into our WNBA countdown shows for all
Yeah.
of it. But obviously, the Aces are trying to repeat as champions, three-peat as champions,
Yeah.
back to back to back, which um, has only been done, what, once? Has it only been done once? I think it's only been
I
done
think so. Just
once.
the comments. Yeah.
Comets, yeah, the Houston Comets did it. It is very rare. It's very rare in any sport to
Yeah.
have back to back to back champions. If any organization could do it, it would be this Aces organization. They have been head and shoulders above other organizations in a multitude of areas. And it's cool because we just talked about how all the players support each other. And as one player achieves, it kind of lifts everybody up. What the Aces have been able to do has challenged all the other organizations to step up. Whether it's
Right.
facilities, whether it's whatever, however they handle their business, the Aces have set the standard. And if they were to
Yeah.
go on to three-peat, it would set the standard, it would raise it even higher. And all the teams are trying to take them down and trying to prevent
Hmm.
that from happening, which creates another special dynamic. There are multiple, I was so impressed with the off-season moves that teams made, especially teams that were at the bottom of the league. When you think about Seattle, who had Jewel Lloyd, who had a phenomenal season, they
Right.
keep Jewel and then they add Skylar Diggins-Smith. And then they add Neko Gumake, two veterans in this league. I was impressed with the Atlanta Dream getting Tina Charles, a team that struggled with inside presence at times, gets a veteran in Tina Charles coming back to the league after not playing last season. Phoenix, bottom of the league. They have Brittany Griner. They have Diana Taurasi. They add key pieces from their opponents this offseason to help create this team. And then New York, what's New York going to do? They were so close last season. They lost on their home floor. They're trying to
Yeah.
figure out, how to win a championship. So there are, between the draft class, between the offseason moves, between the Aces trying to three-peat, there are a lot of amazing things happening in the W. There are players coming back from injuries that didn't play last season. There are players that are sitting out this season. So you'll have to just tune in because this is going to be it's going to be a really fun season. I think it's going to be a really competitive season, which is what we always want.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Sorry to put you on the spot with that one, but there's so much to
No, it's
talk
okay.
about.
It's okay. Right. I know. That's why I was like, oh, what am
Yeah.
I going to pick? But
I
yeah.
know. I feel like you could, there's so much to talk about, but it's great
Yes.
because that means people are talking about it. And speaking of that, I know we talked a little bit about kind of women's basketball's growth over the past season and past couple of years. So what message do you have for fans who are new to women's basketball, new to watching?
Wow. Welcome. Welcome. Have an open mind, watch as many games as possible, ask questions with the goal to understand and the goal to appreciate. And we will be here to give you any of the information or any of the support you need as you fall in love with the game. I think that's one thing. I actually was talking to Kelsey Plum recently, and one thing that, I am happy to see a change in, I feel like people before they'd be like, oh, so and so is going to the game to support. So, we're watching to support the league, which it's like, yes, you're supporting these players, but also like you're watching just because they're really good. Like
Right.
you're watching to be entertained. You're not watching as a favor. You're watching because you want to. And I think that narrative shifting is like, welcome, prepare to be entertained, ask questions with an open mind and wanting to understand, and really dive into, if you can, all of the stories of these players
Mm.
and how they got here. Because again, it's really hard to do. It's so hard to make it in the W and to stick on a roster. And what these women are doing is amazing. So sit back, enjoy it, and we're here for you and welcome. Everybody's welcome. Just
Yeah.
come, catch on, and have fun because it's a really entertaining, fun, competitive, special league.
I mean, mic drop. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.